SMT Nation, what is going on? It's your boy, the SMT. SMT Nation, what is going on? It's your boy, the SMT. We've got T-Mobile and Verizon news. Very, very interesting. A potential spectrum swap hints at merger process. The article from Mike Dano of lightreading.com. Looks like the two companies are asking the FCC to approve a spectrum exchange deal with the goal to improve wireless coverage across the entire U.S. For those of you that are aware, telecommunications companies, these wireless providers, have had issues with contiguous license holdings for a long time. The nature of the discontiguous tendencies have kind of sort of sucked. It's affected customers in a way. Kind of depends on the market. There's a lot of situational things that kind of come into place here. A carrier like, say, for example, T-Mobile, they might have 5 megahertz of this, 5 megahertz of that. They're not on adjacent blocks. And then this would kind of essentially create deals that would involve exchanges of spectrum with other companies to make it a more contiguous arrangement for all the companies involved. This would then likely improve the efficiency within their respective bands that they're deploying. So, spectrum qualifiers, things like PCS spectrum, the mid-band 1.9 gigahertz, as well as AWS 1, AWS 3, band 66, and then there's 600 megahertz spectrum too that could be moved around here. T-Mobile wants to essentially harmonize their holdings, right? Create a more, succinct, streamlined way of situations where like T-Mobile has 5 megahertz of a band of some spectrum, and then they got 20 megahertz of it on a different portion of the band. And then Verizon might have 2 5 megahertz blocks of some other band. And then what could happen here is they could have an exchange deal in which T-Mobile could then have one single block of 25 megahertz instead of the 2 blocks of 20 and 5. And the same thing for Verizon. Instead of having a 5 and a 5, they could just have a larger block of 10 megahertz. I do believe Verizon also has some random 600 megahertz spectrum licenses from some acquisitions that could be sold, leased, or traded in these types of deals. So there's some other things that could come up that could be to the advantage of the carriers. The end game here is that carriers would prefer to have clean, contiguous, larger blocks of spectrum for their band operations, lessen the pressure to aggregate bands, more flexible in their band arrangement, more efficient networking, speed and coverage advantages would be offered. I would like to see the FCC expedite this and streamline the process, clean up the messes that are left over from mergers and acquisitions, and even poorly executed FCC rules from previous auctions in the past. So I'm really going to follow this closely. I want to see what the FCC does with it. I haven't been a big FCC supporter in the past. I've questioned a lot of what they've done, but this could be something that could be part of their legacy. When this FCC leaves behind what they did to clean up the previous generation's, mishaps and faults. So something they should give attention to. Again, I'll follow closely the article from Mike Dano at lightreading.com. And whether it's Dish or AT&T or Verizon or T-Mobile, it would all make sense for this to happen. Let me know what you think of this possibility. Let me know what you think of this news, this development. I'd like to hear what you have to say. You all are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. If it's your first time here, subscribe for more SMT content. Turn on the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload. And then check out everything that's going on in the description box, Twitter, the social media, the email if you ever want to share something with me or reach out to me with a tip. There's some other stuff. We got the Patreon page. It's all down there in the description box. And if you're a real one, you watch this all the way through, let's go ahead and hashtag spectrum exchange. Interesting concept there. It's not new. It's been going on, but we'll see what the FCC process does there. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace. Thank you for taking this opportunity to watch the SMT YouTube channel. If you appreciated this video, give it a like and a share to all your favorite social media platforms. Thank you in advance for that. Also, check out some of the links in the description box. We have the SMT Patreon page. We also have the Twitter handle at SneedTech. And do check out the audio-only podcast available on all the major podcast platforms. And if you are new, have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and activate the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.